Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Mayor Corbett.
Here.
Alderman Matthews.
Here.
Alderman Sisk. Alderman Spicer.
Here.
Alderman Wall.
Here.
Need to adopt the agenda. We have a motion.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Public comment section. No one has signed up to speak, so we'll move on to new business. Interview with Ms. Binjal Patel of Red Carpet Liquors No. 3 for the retail liquor store permit application at proposed location on Raymond Hirsch Parkway. Parcel ID 077-086.02.
Good evening, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Okay. So our mission is to provide the biggest variety of alcoholic beverages. Oh, sorry. It's my first time doing that, so. But alcoholic beverages and best customer experience of any liquor stores. As you can see, who we are family-owned and operated businesses over 20 years, and we are very professional in how we operate our businesses. We currently have 2 liquor stores and 2 gas stations in the city of Gallatin and Lebanon, and this would be our 3rd liquor store in White House. And here's our proposed location for the store and upscale liquor store and a restaurant with outside patio that we are planning on building on Raymond Hirsch Parkway, property of Mr. and Mrs. Berkeley. And this is how our conceptual layout is. It will be around 10,000 square foot building, but 7,000 will be the liquor store and the rest 3,000 will be upscale restaurant or a bar with an outside patio. This is how our current store in Gallatin looks like. It's a 10,000 square foot store. We build buildings full, all brick from inside and outside. And we have another one we're opening in Lebanon in July 2025, which is bigger than this. It's 15,000 square foot. So we do go through all of our managers and our team members, and everybody has to go through mandatory responsible wine vendor training every year. We have not had any single underage sell violation in any of our stores ever. So by coming and opening a store in White House, we will create at least 10 to 15 local jobs, and we will increase local and state sales tax as well, and potential partnership with other small businesses in the White House. We believe in giving back to our community, and we support that. We have raised over $10,000 one year to give to Susan G. Komen Foundation, and we do that by selling and hosting events and giving community, giving back the community. And we feel that this is the right time to be in a White House. It is a time for White House to have an upscale, bigger liquor store. And I think White House is ready, the way it is growing, for our business to be successful in White House. So we do have a very ample parking. Where our property or where we are trying to open, there's no school, churches, playgrounds, and any immediate vicinity, and supports also walkability and community access. Listening to the community, we are very strong in underage, believing in not selling underage sales, solution digital ID systems, and trained staff. Our POS system you cannot go any further unless you scan an ID of an adult. So we take this very seriously and make sure that it is a safe place. Of our buildings, of our stores, of our layouts, it is very well lit and very well presented at night too. So I would like to say why we are the right choice, because we have proven success in responsible alcohol retails, strong community and economic values, ready to invest in White House for a long term. And we respectfully request the City Council to approve our application. We are committed to operating responsibly. We seek to build a long-term partnership with community. And lastly, I would like to thank you for your time and consideration. If you have any questions, we're happy to answer.
I've got one.
Okay.
So TCA provides that somebody can have a retail license. You can have more than one, but you should not have more than two. So you guys already have 2 liquor stores. How do you get a?
That's in my name. So each person can have 2 licenses.
But it also says indirectly.
Right.
So that to me is an indirect ownership. Like you're indirectly benefiting from her business and she's indirectly benefiting from your business.
Yeah, but she will be owning the entity and the corporation and the business.
And the 2 you got are Red Carpet Liquors number 1 and Red Carpet Liquors number 2, right?
Yeah.
You're proposing this to be Red Carpet Liquors number 3.
3.
Yes.
Just wonder if that's going to be an issue with the state, with all having the same name. And
We can
We can
change
change
the
it,
name. It
that's
doesn't
not-
have to be Red Carpet. It's just that our name is recognized. If it's Red Carpet, people know
But
what it
also says
is.
you can't co-sign a loan together and have a license.
Yeah, so he won't be co-signing.
Do y'all have counsel, I guess, who helps you with your liquor licenses and things like that, like an attorney?
We have not had to use one so far.
Uh-huh.
We've done all our applications ourselves. And I have worked with the Tennessee ABC, and we comply with all their rules and regulations. So we have not had to have an
Right, I
attorney
guess
yet.
it would just probably make us all more comfortable if maybe we can get an opinion from an attorney who does this kind of work that
Absolutely.
y'all, I mean, cause I think there are some provisions that, and I'm not an expert at this by any means, but that, limit indirect ownership, and so, if y'all could get that from us or from the state board or something like that
Yeah.
before the meeting, that would be
Yeah,
helpful.
absolutely, we can get that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
there's
last thing
several
about-
people who, like in our community, that own multiple liquor stores just because they have family members
Sure.
that have the license in their name.
Right.
So we have not had any issues so far with that because it's a different individual, different entity. It is not somebody that is affiliated with any of my stores. So she doesn't work in my store. She doesn't have any kind of interest in that business.
Okay, because I mean, I think your application says that they do
Right.
work in the store and, or or the managers, and so I mean, but I think really it's just the ownership that is the big issue.
Yeah,
But
right.
and I think there is some provisions about husbands and wives. So I would feel more comfortable if we could get something like that.
Sure, we can
Tennessee
get
is a
that.
community property state, so would that not apply too?
It's not a community property.
It's not, it's
No.
not, okay.
Would you be the owners of the restaurant as well?
So we have not made plans yet, so we are still evaluating it. So
Yeah.
we may pursue that. We had presented with a brand that we wanted to bring in White House as a nationally recognized franchise. We have already had a contract with them, so we have been looking for a location for that franchise, so we may bring
See,
that.
that as another level of concern for me because of another entity owning and having liquor in the 50% sales. Like, to me, that's a combined interest if they're gonna have sales in the liquor store and sales of liquor in.
I think there's a difference between ownership of a package store
And a liquor by the drink,
Right,
they're
I think
separate.
there are
Yeah,
differences.
definitely something different. That's what
But I mean,
was
if you could
Well,
have
we
your
have no
attorney address
plans-
that as well, that
So
would
it
be.
even says landlord ownership in the TCA code. So that's why I'm at little. I think we need more. I think there needs to be more discussion around that.
Derek, when would they need to have that information to you by, so we can get it in the next agenda packet?
I would need that by May 5th at the end of the day.
So you're looking for like an opinion from a lawyer that this would be okay? Is that, am I
That the
understanding
state
that
would
right?
approve your license, even though, you know, that one of you are, you know,
Yeah.
explaining how your ownership structure is and confirming that your ownership, you know, you would not be in violation of this law. And, you know, because we just don't want to give you a license and then find out, oh, no, you're not going to be able to get it.
Makes sense, makes
So,
sense.
yeah, and, you know, if they can also address, you know, if you are a landlord of a liquor by the drink, restaurant, if that has any impact on your ability.
Yeah, so that project is not even on the table yet, so we may lease that out, so.
Yeah, but
we
then
have-
you would still be the
You're still
landlord.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys buying all three of these lots or just the one?
just the one in the
Okay,
middle,
Lot A?
yes.
Okay.
And again, we can change the plans. If the Tennessee ABC comes and says that you cannot have a liquor by the drink on the same premises, we can just do a liquor store.
But
I
I
don't
think
have
that
to
needs
have
to be
a,
addressed before we give you a license.
Yeah,
to open a
absolutely.
liquor store.
And
Absolutely.
and if you could, you know, please engage someone if you haven't already, who this is something they specialize in, you know, please don't.
absolutely, absolutely, I can do
Don't hire
that.
Bart Durham.
Yeah, right.
Or Fred down the road.
Right.
Yeah, I worked with a lawyer that specializes with the Tennessee ABC, and his name is Will Cheeks.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know Will.
yes, that's a great
He
person.
is,
to-
Will's good.
he's very familiar with the laws.
Yes.
I've worked with him before,
Okay.
so I
Perfect.
can definitely consult with him, get some kind of
Wonderful.
documentation saying that we would be okay.
That'd be great.
As long as we can provide you with this, if we can resolve this concern by whatever way we can, would that be okay? Like, would that not hold us back? I just want to make sure that that
Well,
would be.
we haven't made any decision
Right,
as
but
to
that would
whether-
not count against us, right?
That's right.
So
No,
that we
right.
can
Yes.
provide that information, that's not a problem.
Right, you can consider it,
Okay.
yep.
Any other questions?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
All right, now we go to interview with Miss Grishma Patel of Cider Grove Wine and Spirits for the retail liquor store permit application at proposed location at 2931 Highway 31W.
Good evening, everyone. So, Cider Grove Wine and Spirits, we aim to be a premium upscale beverage retailer offering a diverse, wide array of high-end products with top-notch service, of course. Just a little bit about myself. I've been raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. Got my bachelor's from University of Cincinnati in finance and accounting. Came to the great state of Tennessee to get my MBA at University of Tennessee. For a couple of years, I worked with the Liqour company as an internal auditor, conducting operational and financial audits. And then from there, I kind of diverted over to the financial side of things and served as a senior financial analyst with the University of Cincinnati's community investments team. And we were pretty much in charge of ensuring that our community partners were acting fiscally responsible with our endowment funds. All while being also the owner and operator of a convenience and a gas station in Joliton since May of 2023, and we also sell beer there. Also have experience managing family businesses, more particularly Subways. Been doing that for quite a while, and also helped run my father's liquor store in Ohio. So here's kind of the site plan, the proposed location, which is the corner of Raymond Hirsch and Highway 31W. We believe this is the ideal location for a new liquor store given the increased traffic in that area. And it's going to be on the Lot 3 of the Cider Grove development, which is also kind of very exciting for White House, everything that's getting developed over there. Our building would be approximately 4,500 square foot. And this site plan, the building plan, has already been approved, which kind of gives us the advantage of breaking ground sooner if this liquor license was approved. And here's kind of the design of the building that we're going for. As you can see, it's kind of a clean, fresh look to uplift the street and the neighborhood and go and combine in with the rest of the development that's happening there. It provides a luxury feeling with the use of the bricks and the large windows to allow that natural air and the sunlight for a bright, airy feeling that customers can kind of enjoy while shopping. There's also going to be a spacious parking lot for the customers so they can easily enter and exit. And our inspiration for this upscale model is Port Vue in Hendersonville and Sinkers in Nashville. Again, really trying to emphasize the luxury high-end liquor store that we want to bring to White House, because I feel like, you know, there's something there that we can fill that void. And these stores also have a very easy navigable website that we also plan to develop to allow for our customers to have a access online and make our presence known online as well. As far as offerings go, we're going to be providing store and staff picks, host weekly tastings, host in-store events such as craft beer launches, meet the maker sessions, which will help deepen the connection with the store and the products that we sell. Also plan to implement a discount program for our loyal customers and special promotions during the holiday seasons. And of course, delivery service. Everyone loves to conveniently obtain products at their doorsteps. And we're also planning on putting in a walk-in cigar humidor, filling the void that's not necessarily there right now in White House, to give customers access to good quality branded cigars. Organizational chart. We're going to have a general manager that will oversee all day-to-day operations, and kind of going down a beer manager, wine manager, and spirits manager who will be specializing in their particular sectors to allow our customers to receive the adequate expert advice. We will also have an event coordinator to work and organize events and tastings and work with our customers who may wish to utilize our products for special occasions such as weddings and stuff. And then we'll have at a minimum 6 sales associates on staff to ensure all customers get served in a timely manner and obtain whatever assistance they may require while shopping in our store. All employees will be trained by the state training program, and the managers will be holding permits by completing state-provided training courses. And to prevent underage sales, a software will be implemented to require ID verification prior to the final sale. And kind of in summary, going back to the last slide, I just wanted to add, given this structure, we would be adding at least a minimum of 10 jobs to the community. And kind of just summarizing what I presented, I've got the management and financial experience. We've got a pre-approved site plan, an aesthetically designed building. We really want to focus on the high quality products and create an upscale shopping experience for our customers, and pretty much be a community store that offers staff picks and tasting specialized events. And organizational structure designed to provide a seamless and exceptional customer service. Thank you. Any questions?
Do you have any management already picked out, or will you be in the store?
Oh, initially I will be kind of there day to day, and then slowly set everyone into their positions once everyone's comfortable with managing the business. Yeah.
I did like on the site plan that you've got the curb cuts onto the access road and not onto 31W, so that's good. Comments, thoughts? Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your time, everyone.
All right, interview with Mr. Kalpesh Patel and Nilesh Patel of Superstop Market for the retail liquor store permit application at proposed location at 2500 Highway 31W.
Hey everyone.
Hey guys.
Sorry we don't have a presentation. We had a unexpected death in the family past Saturday, so just busy with funeral and stuff. But you know, our presentation could have said everything. You know, like, hey, we're businessmen. We're gonna run it right. We're gonna do everything right. But I think why the location that we have in mind is perfect is Superstop Market up the road on 31. The reason we feel that is because, you know, we have two liquor stores in White House. One is by the Taco Bell and the other one by the Kroger. If we put anything, let's say, in the public shopping center or anywhere near that, or even off 76, we're just gonna cannibalize their business. So we're affecting other local businesses as well. So, you know, all of us are just gonna be fighting for the same customer. If we're on this side of 31, we don't affect them as much, if not, probably not at all. However, because of 31, we get the north side of Millersville coming our way, their business, along with 258 from Marlin Road, all those subdivisions back there. So it makes it easier for the citizens as well. Instead of traveling all the way to the other side of White House, they have something close to them now as well, you know? And I think, you know, we have had the community presence. Our cousin Sonny bought Superstop back in 06, I believe. Then he sold it to a brother-in-law of ours, and then he sold it to us. So we've technically, you know, indirectly been in the community since 06. So we've seen White House like rage like a wildfire and just grow what's become today. But I think we also want to keep the whole, you know, what it was, the mom and pop, you know, the community feeling. And we've had a strong base of the community because we've been here, you know, for such a long time. And I think that's why, you know, I think we should be, you guys should consider us as well for possible, you know, liquor certification and license approval.
You have any plan to renovate anything?
Yeah, so I was getting onto it. So, you know, our building is a little, you know, a little old. So we have either plans to just completely stop fuel sales if needed, or extend the building to accommodate a liquor store, and if not any of that, yeah, completely renovate it from the outside, give it a facelift, and give a facelift on the inside as well. So that way it's like, it doesn't look like a barn pretty much. You know, I know it's not the prettiest building right now, but yeah, obviously we would love to renovate it and, you know, be with what the local facade of White House currently looks like, you know. And, you know, we would love for the city, if they had recommendations as well, like, hey, you guys should know what you guys are looking for as well. Even if there's other locations that you guys have in mind, we're more than willing to consider that as well. And we've all had, you know, we both have great business backgrounds as well, you know, with hotels, motels, restaurants, gas stations. We just haven't been in the liquor business yet. We've had friends and family that have been. We've heard about the business, we know all about it, but we just want to own a liquor store, and I think it'd be really cool to have one, you know, close to your home.
You guys have had, I think, multiple incidents of selling to underage.
Yeah, we had some staff that at one point did, and we did get rid of all of them. But when we do the liquor business, we would get new systems in place, like computer systems that would not allow sales without, you know, scanning IDs or prevent situations like that. So, you know, prevent employees from making those mistakes again.
The lot beside of you guys, Gerald, has there been an approval for a building there yet? Or is, I know we.
Next door, I think there was approval for Bill Norfleet to build
Yeah.
a building right next to them,
Next
part of
to
their
the
parking
shop.
lot,
There's
actually.
gonna be office space, I believe.
Mm.
And the building right next door is now for sale.
Okay. Are you guys aware of that, with the
Um,
building that's going in beside you?
We were not,
Okay.
but, I mean, I don't know how it would affect, you know, if he wanted to lease it to us as retail, and, you know, we'd be more than willing to just lease it from him if that was retail building, so that way we just keep both businesses operating as, you know.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Was you
thoughts?
gonna plan on keeping it as a convenience store with the liquor sales as part of the?
I think
inside?
state law wouldn't allow that unless we did an addition. But then we'd have to see how the setbacks and variances would work as well, you know? And that's just more hassle for you guys at that point. So I think, you know, because that shell opened up down the road from us as well.
Yeah,
you
how's
know?
that affecting your business?
I don't think a whole lot.
Okay.
You know, I don't think it has affected us a whole lot, but at the same time, because we would have so much sales in liquor, at least knock on wood we would, you know, in the future, that we're prepared to just close down the fuel station, so at least the shell can even steal our fuel business, you know, and let him survive. And so at least we're not cannibalizing each other, I guess is what I'm trying to say, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
And we're, you know, we're willing to do that as well.
Okay. Well, thank you.
And give a facelift to the building on the inside. It's an ugly building.
Anything else? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're adjourned.